our topic for this research paper was technology in the classroom.
And the title is Personal Technological Devices in the College Classroom. Well, the research question that we had for this project is, what is the impact of personal electronic devices on students' engagement on the educational experience while in the physical classroom?
And our hypothesis was students' use of personal electronic devices in the physical classroom is positively correlated with engagement when the use is authorized and regulated by the instructor.
Now, this is an interesting topic because we see it all the time.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of preconceived notions.
And I thought it was a really interesting and important topic because, you know, it's not technology isn't going anywhere. It's only getting more and more prevalent and bigger and better and faster when we were first introduced to technology anyway.
So we did our study, and now we're going to tell you about it.
Well, we started by issuing out a survey to a whole bunch of college students. Well, we put it on SurveyMonkey, and then we tried to get some college forums, and we let everybody on Facebook know about it. And then our next step was doing interviews.
Right.
So
we developed the interview guide.
We did develop the interview guide. I kind of tested it a little bit on friends and families. I'm sure
we went from the interview guide and kind of curtailed it a bit and streamlined it for the focus groups.
Yeah. My focus group, again, was very much similar to my interviews, but I think people talk a lot more when they're not the only one talking.
So a lot of the challenges, I think, were meeting our schedule, and the fact that we had a schedule was the most important.
Another challenge that I found, you would ask a question, and then they'd give you like a sentence answer.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to be like, throwing questions. So.
All right, and from these interviews, surveys, and focus groups, we generated data and findings, and that's what we're going to talk about next. And once we brought in all this data, we started to see some patterns, didn't we?
We did. What I found most interesting, the majority of people said that cell phones were a distraction in the classroom.
Yeah.
But only when other people were using it.
Right.
I think that people think that they can pay attention and look at cell phones, but they really can't because they feel that other people are doing it. Well, no, there's no way.
And also in our findings, what would be your policy if you were an instructor? And
cell phones totally out.
Totally out.
Totally out. Laptops and tablets, it varied. I had one that actually was very pro technology and wanted to.
Yeah. Now, some classes have cell phones where they text answers to an in-class quiz.
And also what I found interesting was that when the class is, you know, interesting and students like their professors and they're really engaged in the topic, they're less likely to be distracted by cell phones, laptops, and such.
We postulated that the device use is not as distracting and more engaging when the instructor has rules about it.
Students were more likely to abide by the rules
when they were stated.
Correct. And when the instructor enforces.
But within our hypotheses, we put all the onus on the instructor as the mediator of device use. But from our literature review and our findings, we found that a lot of the students, if they had a hand in creating the relationship or engaging in the relationship with the device, like using it for quizzes, it upped the engagement.
The higher the integration of technology devices, the higher the engagement of all the students in the classroom.
Yeah. So that's what we found there. So a lot of the lessons I learned was that a schedule, even if you don't stick to it, is very helpful because it showed me how far off or how hard I had to work to get up to speed.
I learned kind of forceful and more like, hey, I really need your help. Like, can you
more direct.
Yeah, please take 5 minutes at a time and answer these questions.
I think piloting, I mean, he said it. I knew it was going to be true, but I wasn't really.
Actually, like going out and asking people these questions and figuring out. If I was going to do this study again, I would definitely want to incorporate some instructors into, you know.
So hey, we thank you for tuning in to WSJSU.
I had a great time discussing our findings and topic and research results as always, so I hope you enjoy it.
And we look forward to commenting on yours. Bye everyone.
Bye.
Have a happy summer.